RHS. I'm Riley Johnson.
And I'm Carly Walker.
Welcome back to RHS Weekly.
Here's Maddox with his feature story about weight loss.
Obesity has been an ongoing issue since the early 1970s, and today has reached an all-time high. According to data from the National Survey of Children's Health, 17% of children and teens in the United States are obese. Experts warn that there are no signs of that number decreasing. With this rising concern and new weight loss drugs such as Ozempic, Mounjaro, Wegovy being introduced to the public, this creates an important question. Should children and teens be allowed to take these weight loss drugs? To address this question, we must first understand how these weight loss drugs work. Ozempic and Wegovy belong to a class of drugs called GLP-1 receptor agonist. These medications mimic natural gut hormones that regulate your appetite, causing your body to feel a prolonged sense of fullness. In many cases, this makes it easier for people to lose weight because of reduced appetite. Over time, this results in gradual weight loss, especially combined with lifestyle changes and the right diet. However, according to individuals we interviewed who have taken these drugs, the process can be extremely uncomfortable. Many users reported digestive issues, vomiting, fatigue. There has even been reports from consumers of being so full that they had to induce vomiting. Another side effect is the iconic Ozempic face, which is where your skin sags because of the rapid weight loss, causing an unnatural look. There are even legal concerns with the company behind the drug Mounjaro having multiple lawsuits against them. These lawsuits claim that Eli Lilly failed to adequately warn healthcare providers and patients about the possibility of thyroid cancer, acute kidney injury, fistula, gallstones, and even gastroparesis. While these drugs can help adults, experts urge caution when it comes to children taking these drugs, especially because children's bodies and hormones are still developing. We even had a few interviews with RHS students on this topic. Hello, I'm Maddox Coiner, and this is
Madison Wilburn.
And this is
Gracie Branham.
All right, nice to meet you. Would you guys take a weight loss drug if given the chance?
I have.
Would you like to talk about that experience at all?
It was really bad. Really, really bad.
Would you take a weight loss drug if given a chance?
Yeah.
So, do you feel like the media shows the warnings behind these drugs properly?
No, not at all.
Do you know any of the warnings?
No.
Would you like to know any of them?
Sure.
All right, so there's like gallstones, fistulas. Basically, you gotta like induce your own vomiting because of your stomach gets full. Do you think children should be allowed to take drugs that do this?
No, it stunts their growth.
No.
Any reason why?
No.
Understandable. So, do you think that social media stars will inspire young kids to take Ozempic?
Yeah, Ariana Grande.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, but I think that also might just not be eating because...
Yeah, that too.
Ice Spice Ozempic.
Ozempic Ice Spice. You have it here, guys. Ozempic Ice Spice.
Ozempic Ice Spice. Ozempic Ice Spice.
And that's all for our interview. Thank you. Hello, I am Maddox Coiner, and this is...
Cece.
And you are?
Tia.
All right, so do you guys, if you were given the chance, would you take a weight loss drug?
I think so, depending on the situation and the health benefits.
Yeah, on the situation.
So do you think a lot of these drugs, they cause a lot of issues, digestive issues, gallstones, some people have even had to like make themselves vomit because of how full they get. And based on this knowledge, would you still take a weight loss drug if you had to?
No.
If I was living my 600-pound life, maybe. But
Understandable.
if I was just like 200-300 pounds, no, I'd just go to the gym.
Do you think social media stars on Ozempic will affect our future?
Yes.
Absolutely. How so?
Just because of social media influence and things like that, people tend to do what they see and what they think is popular.
Yeah, the same reason, basically.
All right. Are you scared of weight loss drugs?
No.
To an extent, because they could mess up your insides and cause you eternal problems for life.
Do you think children should be allowed to take weight loss drugs?
No, I don't think anybody under the age of 18, maybe 21, should be taking weight loss drugs unless they are overweight.
Yeah, same there.
All right, thank you. Anything else you guys want to add?
No. Have a great day, everybody. That's all.
Have a good day, guys.
All right, thank you. According to experts, the best way to end childhood obesity is simply getting the right amount of exercise, watching what you eat, and having the right lifestyle. I've been Max Coiner, and now we're off to Nitasia and Serenity for sports.
Today, December 12th, the boys basketball team will be traveling to Marion tonight. The game starts at 7:30. And tomorrow, December 13th, the boys basketball team will be traveling to Indianapolis Short Ridge at 6. Go support your Red Devils basketball team and wish them good luck. And here's Nitasia Russell with the interview.
Hello, Richmond. I'm Maddox Coiner. For many of us, December is all about Christmas, but this isn't the only holiday that's celebrated this month. Today, we take a look at other holidays that are also celebrated each December. First off, we have Hanukkah. It's a Jewish festival that takes place over 8 days, beginning at dusk on the 25th of Kislev, which is typically in December. Every day of Hanukkah, a candle is lit that represents the Second Temple of Jerusalem's rededication on the 25th of Kislev in 164 BCE, which occurred after the Hasmonean victories against King Antiochus IV Epiphanes, who had desecrated the Second Temple and tried to demonize Judaism. Throughout Hanukkah, the values of Judaism are re-endorsed and their victories are remembered. Kwanzaa is a time where Africans and African Americans celebrate African culture. This includes various writers, authors, musicians, and other artists of African descent. Kwanzaa also includes the trading of African dishes, songs, and instruments. Each day of Kwanzaa is also met with a lit candle that emphasizes the meaning for all the events that transpire on that day. Day 1 is Umoja, which means unity. Day 2 is Kijukula, which is self-determination. Day 3 is Yuljima, which is collective work and responsibility. Day 4 is Ujama, which is corporate economics day. Day 5 is Nia, which means purpose. Day 6 is Kumba, which is creativity. Day 7 is Imani, which means faith. We also have Christmas, which is, pretty obvious. Taking place on December 25th, Christmas involves gifts, gift-giving, feast decorations, Christmas films, church, holiday-related carols, and more. Christmas is a primarily Christian holiday celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. However, it expands into non-Christians as well through the activities which transpire for many around the globe. On the fourth Sunday before Christmas, Christians began preparing for Christmas. This is known as Advent. Following this, there is Christmas Tide, which lasts 12 days and ends on Christmas Day. During this time, the story of Jesus Christ's birth is expressively told as it is from the New Testament through stories, plays, writing, and other performative and artistic ways. While the day of which Jesus Christ was actually born is disagreed upon, the people of Christ find celebrating his birth and what he did for them to be important. I've been Max Coiner, and that's all I have for now. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and have a Happy New Year. Now on to our next segment.
Have you ever noticed how Wordle is still everywhere? It blew up back in late 2021 and early 2022. It got so big the New York Times bought it. It's kind of wild how one simple word game took over the internet.
For real. And the coolest part is how fast it became a daily routine for millions of people. It's quick, it's free, and everyone gets the same word each day. So I feel like this global challenge we're all doing together.
Exactly. It's not like the other games where you spend hours. One puzzle a day, 6 guesses, and you're done. It's just enough to wake your brain up without feeling like homework.
Plus, it legitimately helps with vocabulary and pattern recognition. It trains you to think about letter placement, common word structure, stuff that actually makes you sharper.
And the sharing feature is another reason it took off. Those little green, yellow, and gray squares, they let people show their results without spoiling the word. That helped it spread everywhere on social media.
So while people play it, it's fun. It's fast, it's fun, it exercises your brain and gives you a tiny win to start your day. No pressure, no ads in your face, just a clean little puzzle.
Pretty much the easiest way to feel smart before breakfast.
Exactly. Wordle is simple, but that's why it works. Give it a try.
Thank you, Don, Trey, and John. Now I'm here. It's Damon, and I'm here. And I'm going to give you guys some things to do during the wintertime in the cold. So one thing I like to do, I like to sit in the house, get around with my family, play some board games, like Sorry, Trouble, Uno. That's more of a card game, but you get the idea. Also, you could go out. Some people like to go outside in the cold and the snow, sled, make some snowmen, do things like that. Or you can sit in the house, watch Christmas movies, Polar Express, Home Alone 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of different options out there. Make you some hot cocoa, maybe make some cookies with the fam.
I'm Brooklyn, and today I'm here with,
I'm Dom.
and today I'm going to be asking him a couple questions on how he prepares to eat before a game or practice. So the first question is, how do you eat to prepare before a game or practice?
I like to I gotta get something that has like a little bit of protein, a little bit of everything, you know.
Right,
I gotta get me a drink. I gotta get me
So,
some good food, cause you know you need energy before the game, before practice. You know, you got to run a lot. You got to burn a lot of calories, so you need to get a lot of calories before you burn them. You know.
right. What's your go-to meal before a game?
My go-to meal, I'm usually at Chipotle.
Okay, so what do you get on your bowl?
On my bowl, okay, so first my bowl, I'm going, or if I'm getting a burrito, but I get the same thing on both. So I go brown rice.
Right.
I'm not a white rice kind of guy. I get no beans. We don't mess with beans around here.
I don't mess with beans. I don't mess with beans.
And then I'm gonna get chicken. You know you gotta add queso. And then as we go down the line, they're gonna ask you what salsa you want. I'm just a corn salsa sour cream kind of guy, you know. And then after that, I'm gonna get the cheese, I'm gonna get the lettuce, and that's it. And then sometimes I get chips, it depends on how hungry I am. And it depends on if I got a bowl. If I don't got a bowl, I'm not getting chips. If I'm going just burrito, I'm gonna just get a drink on the side. Get a cool water, Gatorade, you know.
Water and Gatorade, what flavor Gatorade?
I'm a blue Gatorade kind of guy.
I don't know. Period. Okay, and how does this impact your game? And how does this impact how you play during your game?
You know, like I said, you need your carbs, so because you're gonna have to burn a lot of carbs at the game, so you need to eat your carbs before you can burn them. You know. And then what it does for me, I mean, it just keeps me good. Don't nobody like playing on an empty stomach. Don't nobody like playing while being dehydrated. Just eat, hydrate yourself before games, before practice. You know, man.
All right, thank you, Dom.
Of course.
Good afternoon, students and staff. Today's good news is that a baker, Manalo Bankur, for the last 12 years has been delivering free birthday cakes to the local homeless people. Manalo says that everyone deserves a birthday cake, also saying, I arrived to America 25 years ago, and I couldn't speak any English, and I didn't have any money in my pocket. Manalo left his country of Colombia to attend a college in Tennessee. Years later, after going to school, he got married, moved to North Carolina in 2005, and bought a bakery that he can now use to spread kindness to the ones that need it.
What made you want to become a teacher in the first place?
I like helping people, and both my parents were teachers, so it kind of runs in the family. And my mom was a first grade teacher, my dad was a special ed teacher.
What do you like about science?
So I really like science. I was a science double major in college. I actually wanted to be a paleobotanist, so I studied biology and geology while I was in college. Ended up, there was a job here at Richmond for a biology teacher way back when, and I applied, ended up being a teacher.
If you didn't get the job as a teacher, what job would you have applied for instead?
I actually was going to go work at some research and development over in Indy, and I was going to actually work at a baby wipes factory at one point, and then the job for teaching came open, and I actually didn't go to that job for the baby wipes factory. So,
if you could change one thing about the school, what would you change?
Probably the perception of what's going on. Sometimes people think it's one way, and it's really not that way. We have lots of great students here doing good things, and I think sometimes we don't showcase that enough. So trying to take and make sure people understand exactly all of this stuff that we're doing in school.
What would you say to motivate these students here at school?
I just say, what you do right now can determine what happens in the future for you. It may not seem that way, but it really does. Decisions you make now can affect you later on in life. So getting good grades, coming to school, being on time, being respectful, those are all things that carry throughout life. Sometimes people don't realize that.
Anything else that you would like to add?
I think we've got a really good school, and I think we've got great people and lots of good students here. And thank you for asking me to do this.
Hello, Richmond High School. Mr. Amix here, Director of Career and Tech Ed here at Richmond High School. The Richmond Area Career Center is pleased to announce that we have 2 exciting new opportunities for juniors and seniors starting next school year. In the fall, we will be accepting membership into 2 new cohorts for 2 brand new pathways at Richmond High School. The first pathway that we will be offering is in nursing. It is a certified clinical medical assistant pathway where students will earn credentials of value Students will be certified as medical assistants, and the community tells me that medical assistance is one of the most demanding jobs in Richmond and Wayne County right now, with Reed Hospital and other places of employment. So if you're interested at all in nursing, that program is going to be for next year's seniors. So if you're a current junior, please talk with your counselor or ask me or Mr. Maddox, our pathway specialist, any information about the new pathway in nursing, the Certified Clinical Medical Assistant. And we call that CCMA for short. The other exciting opportunity that we have is a hands-on opportunity for our juniors, and that's going to be a 2-year program in welding. So we will certify welders, and welders, as many of you know, is a very high-paying job, high-demand job, and it's the longevity of welders is great. You have all kinds of options in your future as both a nurse and a welder. So if you're interested in those 2 pathways, please let your counselors or me know. That way we can get the application processed. For both of these pathways, we are only accepting 10 students. And of those 10 students, we are offering those spots to Richmond High School students as well as our 2 sending schools, Northeastern and Randolph Southern. So the application process is going to be legitimate, and we've got to make sure that we have the right students in that. But you know me, I'm a Richmond guy, and I look forward to offering those pathways to Richmond High School students first. Just don't tell anybody. So for juniors, next year's juniors, we're offering the welding pathway, a 2-year program, and next year's seniors, a 1-year program in CCMA, Certified Clinical Medical Assistant. Again, any questions, contact your counselor, ask me or Mr. Maddox, our pathway specialist. Hope to hear from you soon, and hope to get a lot of great applications from students. Take care and have a great day.
Hello RHS, this is Benjamin from Red Devil Media, here to give you some random facts about Christmas. Did you know Santa's name originates from the Dutch word Sinterklaas, which means Saint Nicholas in Dutch? And the longest running Christmas commercial is Hershey's Christmas Bells. And the first artificial Christmas tree was made with goose feathers.
The Boys and Girls Club holds a teen night every Wednesday from 6 to 8 at McDaniel's Unit Teen Center at 1990 West Main Street. There's a variety of entertainment such as basketball, 3 Xbox systems for game tournaments. You can eat food and hang out with friends. Please contact them before going for more information at 765-962-0325.
On Saturday, December 13th, there is a Taylor Swift party MRL version at Morton Reed Library starting at 1 p.m. through 3 p.m. If you're a Swiftie fan, this day is a good day for you guys. Go out there and have fun being Swifties.
That's all for RHS Weekly. Have a good day.